Some places on Earth look so strange. They almost seem edited. A mirror desert, floating islands, and a perfectly circular hole in the ocean. Today we're exploring 6 places where Earth and ocean create the most surreal landscapes on the planet. Rising from tidal flats off the coast of Normandy is one of Europe's most surreal sights. A medieval abbey sitting on a rocky island. At low tide, a winding path connects it to the mainland. Visitors walk across open sand toward towering stone walls. But when the tide returns, the ocean slowly surrounds the island again. Within hours, the road disappears beneath water. For centuries, this shifting landscape turned the abbey into a natural fortress, protected by the sea itself. A place where land becomes island twice a day. Scattered across the Indian Ocean is a country made almost entirely of water. The Maldives is formed by more than 1,000 coral islands arranged in circular atolls. From the air, they look like turquoise rings floating on endless blue. Most islands rise only a few meters above sea level. Here, land barely exists without the surrounding ocean. Beaches dissolve directly into shallow lagoons, and sandbars appear and vanish with shifting tides. It's one of the few places on Earth where the boundary between sea and land feels almost temporary. High in the Bolivian Andes lies the largest salt flat on the planet. For most of the year, Salar de Uyuni is a vast white desert stretching beyond the horizon. But during the rainy season, something remarkable happens. A thin layer of water covers the salt crust. The entire landscape transforms into a perfect mirror. Sky reflects on the ground so clearly that the horizon disappears completely. For a moment, it becomes impossible to tell where land ends and sky begins. Along Ireland's wild Atlantic coast, the land ends abruptly. The cliffs of Moher rise more than 200 meters above crashing waves below. Wind sweeps across the cliff tops, while the ocean pounds endlessly against the rock. Over millions of years, waves have carved the coastline into jagged edges and towering walls. Standing here feels like standing at the edge of a continent, a raw meeting point between stone and sea. In the Caribbean Sea, surrounded by bright coral reefs, lies a perfectly round, dark circle, the Great Blue Hole. From above, its deep navy center contrasts sharply with the turquoise water around it. The formation is actually a massive underwater sinkhole, more than 120 meters deep. It was once a limestone cave formed during the last ice age. When sea levels rose, the cave collapsed and flooded. In northern Vietnam, thousands of limestone towers rise directly from calm emerald water. This is Ha Long Bay. Each pillar is covered in jungle vegetation, shaped by millions of years of erosion. Some hide caves and hidden lagoons. Others stand alone like stone islands drifting through mist. The sea moves quietly between them, blurring the line between ocean and mountain. It's less like a coastline, and more like an entire landscape floating on water. The meeting point between land and water is never simple. It shifts, transforms, and constantly rewrites the map. From mirrored salt deserts to floating islands and towering cliffs, these places remind us that Earth's most dramatic landscapes often exist at the boundary between two worlds, where land ends and water begins. Which of these places would you want to see first?